internets, and welcome to another survival games video. Now, this time I am recording a little commentary after, because I did record this during kind of like night, and I didn't feel like talking because I really didn't think I was going to win. But I am teamed up with my brother this time. He does have to leave halfway through the game because he had to go to sleep because he had school tomorrow, and it was like 10:30 at night, and he's 11. So, anyways, that's him. He's giving me a ender pearl so we can teleport together. So, basically, we were heading for that house that I was in my last survival games video. It had all that stuff in it. Well, there's kind of a surprise of what they did with that, which kind of sucks. But, this video is 25 minutes long without any editing, and I think what I'm going to do is points where I'm not talking and it's just kind of boring and there's not much happening. I'm probably just going to fast forward through, so that way it's not a huge epic long video, because those are no fun. So pretty much I was like, hey, look, there's a chest over there, and there's a couple points where I get some weird lag spikes, and I think it's the server because earlier they were having a terrible lag problem where I couldn't get anywhere. But right now I got some armor and mushroom stew and a wooden sword. That's my phone. So yeah, I'm not really good at commentary, but oh well, you'll get over it. I do win. I will say that, because the title of the survival games is going to be winning or winner or something. But this is the house that I was in last time, and I was like, what? And broke it. And you can see the tunnel and the ladders from before, but they blocked it off. So I don't know why. Maybe because there was so much stuff down there, because it was like 3 chests of stuff, which would be awesome. But if you walk down there just by yourself, you would be set with all the stuff you got from all those chests. So yeah. Right now I'm just kind of waiting for my brother to come around the corner, and I'm just kind of messing around right now. Yep, so there he is. I do love his skin, actually. It's pretty awesome. In case you guys never realized, I'm Steve Jobs. I have a Steve Jobs skin, but I am kind of thinking about getting a different skin just because I don't really like the Steve Jobs one. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, I love his skin. It's pretty sweet. But he goes, let me try to burn it. And I was like, yeah, that's probably not gonna work because I don't think you can start fires. So yeah, there was that. And oh, sorry, I was getting a drink. Not another chest. So that's awesome. I did find a whole bunch of chests, and I found most of the chests, and whatever I found, I took the good stuff and just gave the rest to my brother. Because, yeah. So there was like this big list of stuff, and all these games were ending so quick. Like, we waited forever just to get in one game, and then as soon as we joined, like 4 other games ended. So I was kind of mad, but I was also more mad at the not having that awesome chest area anymore. But oh well. There was once again some lag in the server, and some people were lagging out. And that's why you see, if you keep looking, that it says that they've left the game, and that is because that they were lagging out. But right now, we are on our way over to kill that guy over there that we saw. By the way, I do have Optifine on. Do have the Optifine mod on, and that is just because I play with the HD texture pack when I'm not on, and this allows me to, I set so that way when I'm in a full screen mode on Minecraft, it sets my resolution to 1280 by 720, which is 720p resolution, which allows me to play with fancy graphics and smooth lighting on and record in a 720p recording, like for YouTube. So I do plan on upgrading my desktop, actually, over, I don't know when, but next time I can get some money or whatever. I am going to buy probably an i7 and at least 8 gigs of RAM for my desktop, because I'm kind of spoiled with my laptop now and how fast it is, and now I really hardly ever touch my desktop. So I killed this guy. This guy just exploded all over the place, and he blew up, and then he got to this chest, or he didn't get to this chest. He was going for it, But really, I have only played the survival games 3 times, and every single time I've died like instantly. Um, I've recorded that one attempt, and I played a couple more while I wasn't recording. And this one, I just felt like I was gonna record it. I was like, you know what? What if I win? I kind of want to play, show it. Well, I won, which is pretty awesome. But I raided that chest, got a whole bunch of stuff. So I was waiting for my brother to come because he got lost, and he plays on a crappy desktop or crappy laptop. It's actually my old laptop, and it's got a dual core, I think 1.8 or 2.1 gigahertz or something like that. I can't remember. And 2 gigs of RAM. No, 1 gig of RAM, I think. Anyways, it's really, really crappy. So he has to play on short render distance and fancy graphics and smooth lighting and all that crap off. So his computer lags a lot, and he can't really fight much because he plays on a trackpad. He actually prefers to play on a trackpad than playing on an actual mouse, which I don't understand much, but all power to him, I guess. So I gave him shared some resources with him. His stuff was low, and I kind of wish that he could actually have a good computer, because I would record him too. Like, I would record dual screens, like both of them, and when I was editing the video together, I would probably end up doing both. But if I ever play with one of my friends or something on the survival games or whatever, and their computer can handle recording it, at least in 720 or something like that, I'll most likely end up recording that and playing with them and having a little thing. But anyways, you can actually craft mushroom stew and stuff. So what I did was I just found some empty bowls and got the mushrooms off the ground and crafted some mushroom stew with it, because you don't need a crafting table. As long as there's an empty bowl and 2 different types of mushrooms in the crafting square, depending if it's in your crafting table or in your inventory crafting box, doesn't really matter. You can build stuff or make mushroom stew. So my brother's saying that he heard someone else, or saw someone else, so I was watching and waiting for him to show up, and yeah. So at this point, that's my brother right there. He got some new armor and stuff. He told me that he saw someone, and he told me he ran this way. So I was like, alright. I just stopped collecting some mushrooms real quick, so that way I can eat the mushroom stew, and I do have a kind of a healthy dose of mushrooms, so I was like, alright. But I think the guy was running right over here around this corner, and so I had my brother go get that chest right there, which I don't think he got, but I can't remember what he got out of it or not. Oh, he said it was, I think he said it was already taken. I think that guy got it. So I was gonna go get this guy, but I ended up losing him somewhere, and well, I ended up finding him towards the end of the game. He's the second to last person I killed. I did end up losing him somewhere, because I think he ran somewhere and crouched, and I didn't see his name anymore. But at this point, I'm doing really good. I have lots of food. I kind of needed like a furnace or something so I can cook my food, but don't really have any coal or anything to cook it with. But I do have lots of raw food, and some mushrooms and 2 bowls so I can make some mushroom stew, and my brother has 1 bowl. So I saw this guy, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna poop on your face, and just owned him right there on the spot, and all he had was an iron sword. So I was like, okay, I ended up just keeping, or I tossed the iron or golden sword out because I thought my brother was close, but he ended up being over here. So I was gonna give my brother the golden sword, and I found that guy again. Oh wait, maybe that's not the guy that I went to kill. At the end, there's another guy who has the same exact skin as him. But anyways, I gave my brother the golden sword, but I kept the iron one because the gold doesn't last as long as the iron. So if I was gonna be killing mobs and stuff, that wouldn't work out too well. But yeah. So right here I found another chest, and all there is in it is the iron, or the leather chest plate and leather cap, which don't really need, it's just kind of a waste. But just roaming around here looking for some more chests, and yeah. So gonna go. I need to stop saying so. But again, we go down here, and we find a creeper that's broken and it's not working, and a chest which had some stuff in it, which I don't remember what was in there because I can't hear us talking. But the other thing is I flicked the switch and I heard a piston go off, and I was like, what? And then we looked at the edge of the stairs and it said, this door will open in 5 minutes. Well, we kind of forgot to come back and check to see what it did. So in my next survival games playthrough, we're probably gonna do that. I do plan on playing a lot more survival games since I'm getting a lot better at it, actually. So we see this guy coming up over here, and we're like, you know what? We should hide. And then we're like, no, let's go kill him. And that seemed like the way to go. At this point, I was like, I'm gonna kill this guy. My brother stayed back real quick, because I think he was eating, or he didn't have enough health, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna kill this guy. So, I came up, started hitting him, he turns around, and tries to fight back, and then realizes that I have good armor, then tosses me a sapling, then tosses me his sword. So at that point, I was like, you know what, I'm sorry, he's about to die. Ran back, gave him his sword back, and gave him a couple pieces of food for him to eat because I figured he wasn't in good shape. He ran off in his direction, and I ran off in mine for the time being. Now, I had my brother go up, and he was gonna go up and kill him. And I don't think he had much on him anyways. But he went up and pretty much owned his face, and I killed him too, actually. And I got all of his stuff. He ate my chicken, though. He ate it. So, but I got a chain helmet in return. And that was, I guess that was good. I don't think they should put chain stuff in, but you know, I don't really care. And right now we're in the top, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in the top 6. That was a troll staircase because it didn't lead anywhere. Also, I do have the connected textures on with the Optifine, which is why you don't see like the outlines of stuff. Like that glass, there wasn't little squares around it. Like it all kind of blended together when there was more than one. Like you can see those windows over there. Like there's no crosses in between it where each block would be. It just goes together like one. And I decided that I was gonna eat, and a creeper decided that he was going to creeper bomb me. And my brother was like, I got you! And I don't know where he came from, actually. And then I hit him, and then he hit me. And fun times. At this point in time, there's going to be a lot more fast forwarding through the video because I realized that there's a lot left, and I don't want it to be like a 20-minute long video. I'd rather have it be like a 15-minute long video. So I'm trying to do like less talking and more like speeding up, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put music into the background or not, because whenever I add music, it always gets disabled for ads. every single time. I'll use Approaching Nirvana music. Gets disabled for ads because I didn't have the right things, and I put the links in the description, put a link to them, permission for them to give me the permission for me to use the music and everything, and you're like, no, you're not gonna get ads. So I don't know what their deal is, but right now my brother had to leave, so he tossed me all of his stuff and left the game, which he could have just left the game because his stuff goes on the ground when he leaves anyways. But I grabbed all of his stuff and put it all on. I don't understand, because there's a couple videos that I have, like a walkthrough time cinematic. Didn't get approved for ads because I didn't own the music. I realized I didn't own the music. Didn't make it. But the Caution and Crisis people in their description says that you can use the music in your videos as long as you give a link. So I gave a link to them, I gave a link in the video, gave a link in the description, and then gave a link to them to YouTube if they looked at my description that said permission to use music in description of this video, which was the description of the video on YouTube. I don't understand. It bugs me because every time I ever use music, it doesn't let me use it. Or it doesn't get approved for ads, and I have to like harass YouTube and they still don't get it approved. But right now, that one guy said that he wanted to meet in the middle. I had to close out a full screen and make a full screen again because it was starting to lag, and as soon as I did that, it helped. But someone said that they wanted to meet in the middle. So I was like, alright, because I'm not trying to search this whole map for you. So we went, and right now I was just trying to find the middle. But we went and had a little battle in the middle. So let's fast forward to that point. So right here, you can see that guy up there, and that's the man who told me to meet in the middle. And this guy was very forgiving, actually. We went to go fight. He hit me once. I hit him a couple, and then I backed off and switched over to my mushroom stew, and he saw that I was eating, and he ate some food too. I think he ate a golden apple right there. But he backed up. I ate some, and I was trying to tell him, I was like, wait a second, wait for my health to regen. And he kind of did the crouchy thing, and then was like, you know what, I'm just gonna kill him right now. So I was like, alright, let's go. Started hitting him, and I got a couple good hits on him, but he got a couple good hits on me too. So went for it, and I think, yeah, this is the last time we backed off. Kind of waited for my health to regen a bit, and full speed ahead, and charged him, and he exploded into 1,000,000 items. So that was me killing Throwback 98, and all that's left is Epic Fail, I think, and he was being a little baby about things. So now, I was getting really impatient with Epic not hurrying. I told him to meet in the middle, and he goes, "1 moment, please." I was like, "Alright." Later on, hurry. No. Me? Yeah. Next one? Come make me. Like, really? And then he says, "I'm coming," but I didn't see that because I was more angry at the make me. So I was like, really? Are you too? And went off to hunt for him because he said why, and I was kind of confused at why he said why, but he said, "Are you coming?" And then I saw the lightning right there, and I was like, going for it. and went off in search of epic fail, because he is a giant epic fail. He really didn't have much at all. That's a big hole right there that I've never really seen before. But I followed the lightning, because the lightning, I think it's within the last 4 people. It strikes on every person left every, I think, 10 seconds. So one's gonna do a lightning bolt on me, and the next one's gonna lightning bolt on him. So the lightning bolt right there, turned around and saw him in the water. At this point, I think he was thinking, oh crap, because all he has is a diamond chest plate, which is good, but leather armor and a wooden sword, and I got like gold armor and chain armor and iron and an iron sword, and he went underneath the water, which is a good strategy unless you're going against me and I win and beat you. So this is me being very excited in the lobby. But guys, that's about it. So I'll see you in the next Aurora Games video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.